It's that power steering electric pump. It's going out. A quick fix, just to get you home. Turn the car off and then back on, and it should you should have power steering again. But that little car with the wrench symbol would come on. Let me turn it off. Okay, gotta put it in park. Okay, the symbol's gone, and I've got power steering again. That little car with the wrench symbol came on, and the steering wheel's hard to turn. I mean, it's just like no power steering. It doesn't lock on you. You're still able to turn. You old school people know what I'm talking about when you don't have no power steering. As long as you're rolling, it's a lot easier to turn it. And it's still drivable, but I mean, it's hard to turn. You got to use both hands. Okay, I'm going to try to pull into this empty lot. And I'm doing it with one hand, ladies and gentlemen, so you can see that you won't end up wrecking. You have both hands, you can still turn it. If I'm able to turn it with one hand, see, 2005 G6 Pontiac. And I don't know if y'all seen my video. This car was given to me. All I needed was the starter, a fuel pump, and some other little issues. I want to say thanks to the gentleman that gave it to me. And sometimes people will give me cars, and what I do is I fix them up and give them to people that need them. Like this one I gave to a young gentleman that's going to school, needed transportation. Then they gave me a Malibu one time, and I gave that to this young lady that had like 3 kids, and it turned out good for her. She ended up wrecking it. Nobody got hurt, and she got a good settlement for it, or insurance gave her some money for it, and she got herself a Cadillac. It could be other things. They say it's a torque sensor too, but the gentleman bought the whole pump for like $130 off eBay. You can probably get it cheaper at a junkyard or something like that, but this guy got it for about $130 on eBay, and let me show it to you. And here it is. I pulled it out of the box, and basically it's from a junkyard. They just went ahead and cut these wires, except the ones that you need, this main one, but these, you're gonna use the ones on your vehicle. But I guess this comes apart, and this is your torque sensor. From my understanding, I'm not too familiar with this, and this is your motor. And that's how it looks. It's heavy. So let's go ahead and install that and see how it goes. When you have this issue, there's 2 possibilities. Let me get this set up. Okay, the 2 possibilities is this is your torque sensor, and this is your actual motor, okay? And from my understanding, sometimes one or the other goes out. Okay, first of all, I just want to make sure my steering's straight. And we're gonna pull this cover off. I don't know if this vehicle is missing any bolts or screws, because it is an older vehicle and it's got some stuff missing, like this little panel. But from what I see right now, you've got 1 bolt down here, right there on the right side, right where the ignition key is, down there. And that's all I see right now. You could have some more here, but like I said, it's missing the cover, and it's a 7 millimeter. So let's start with this, and I think this cover comes off. Let's check it out. Let's use these trim tools and see if this will pop out. Yeah, it does. It's just a couple of 3 clips that hold it in place. And see, we got 1 screw here, and then there probably was another one down here, but it's missing it. And then of course that one down by the ignition. So let's take those off. Okay, and this one's broken. I just seen it. It's spinning back there. Try to hold it with my hand. The little clip falls off. Yeah, it's broken. It's missing a piece right there. It should be sealed all right here, but it's missing that piece. But it still held that bolt. Now we're gonna go for this one down here. And I know you can't see it from here, but it's down here. Okay. Now I think we should just be able to pull on it and it should come down. Okay, see what's on that other side. Okay, it was just another clip like the one we seen over here. Be careful, people. Don't go breaking stuff. Okay, once you bring this cover down, you won't be able to remove it because you got the OBD port here. Just stick a screwdriver back here and you should be able to free it up. Okay, I think we're gonna have to take this bracket off. And we're still working with the 7mm. Now comes this bracket. Okay, now I'm gonna remove this cover right here. And it's held on by, I think, 3 screws down there, 7mm. So I can see a couple of bolts in there. It's probably gonna bring the steering column down. And you can see it getting loose already. I think we just gotta be careful and pry on it. Yeah, there you go. Just pull on it and it should start opening up. On this side, ouch! Stay the same. Oh, I sat on the ratchet. It'll come apart. Work that leveler out of there, or this out, and the top one I'll just leave up like this for now. It's got some plastic rivets holding a flap. We'll try to get away with leaving it there. I don't think we need to remove it, but if we do, we will. Okay, hopefully y'all can see. I can't see. I've got the camera pointing up and I'm too close to the ground that I can't see. But I'm gonna remove this bolt and this bolt, and maybe we can drop this steering column down and make sure nothing's gonna get bind up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect these connections, and they have a lock on them. I guess on this one you push down here and pull this out. Right in the middle here is a little tab. There you go. See how it popped out? And now that one will come out in here. And these are two. Stick a screwdriver right here and pop those out. Same here on that other one. And then push on that. Oops. That's okay if they come out completely. Oops. You can put them back in. Let me see. I'm trying to stay out of the way. I'm going to use 2 hands because I need to push on this tab and pull out. There's that one. Now let's get this sucker out. Push on that tab and pull out. Maybe I need to get it completely out. Push on that tab and out it comes. And then this big one, the tab's back here. Push on it. Out it comes. Now we're disconnected completely. And let me show you what I did on the pump out here. Because I'm upside down in there and it's kind of hard. Okay, the pump down there is gonna be like this, and you're gonna be on your back trying to get these connections down here. Set it like that, and I'll get a close up. Okay, I hope I don't get you confused. That's how you're gonna be looking at the motor, and you're gonna be down here on the bottom looking at these connections. But I'm gonna flip this upside down so y'all can see perfectly what I'm doing. Put some light on it. All right, this connection right in the middle, you want to squeeze, and practically when I pushed on it, it popped this up by itself. But now that I've got it on the table, I don't think it'll do it. But you push here, and I'll show you when it comes out. I don't care this one. I'll just pop it out. There it goes. That's how that looks. That's that little thing I was trying to push down so I could clear it. Once you get that out, just push back down here on this white tab and pull on the connection, and it should come out. There we go, it should. And now these little ones, or this one, pull up on that white. If it comes out, that's all right. You can put it back in and then push on here, and it comes out. It's easier to come out. This one we're gonna leave it on because it's supposed to be on there. It's connected to the pump itself. Well, what a goof is. Actually, we don't need to unhook that big one because it's coming out with the pump. This one could have stayed. The first one can stay, but the other two have to come out because they're hooked up to the car somewhere. But this one's hooked up to the pump itself, so I don't know what I was thinking. Blanked out there. But anyway, I'm going to leave it unhooked since it's already unhooked. I'm not going to go back and hooking it up. Okay, I'll try to explain where I'm at because I'm getting some close-up shots. We're under the steering column. Steering wheel's up here. We're going to remove those two big bolts. They're 13 millimeter. And that's going to drop this steering column down. As you can see, it's starting to come down. Let me get something to hold it up. Okay, before I completely loosen that other bolt and drop the column, I'm gonna remove this. It's 11 millimeter bolt to the input shaft, and I marked it. That way I know this, when I put it back, this goes down. And this is tight. I already got it loose, but yeah, it was very tight. Let me show you that bolt. That's how that looks. And we're under the steering column. Here's the brake pedal. Okay, I'm going to loosen that last bolt. And I've got this jack stand down here to help me support it if I need to. But I'm going for it, ladies and gentlemen. Here it goes. It's out. And I'm hitting on the brake pedal there. Let me see if I can pull it back. That's why I loosened that bolt over there. I don't want to break that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I went ahead and killed the power to the car. Something I should have probably done because I'm working around the airbag. But I'm gonna have to disconnect all these connections. They look pretty simple. Pop out. They got a lock because it seems like there's a main wire that hooks up to all these, and I'm gonna have to pull the steering out. So let's do that. And it is a job, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna do this, make sure you have plenty of time because it seems like it's gonna be a pain in the rear. Okay, I'm filming through the windshield. This is the top part of the dash, and let's pop this sucker out first. Another locking clip in there. Out it comes. And we got another clip here. Okay, that red one. It was very hard, and I'm not gonna stick it in there, but I'll go ahead and show you what I did. This was in here, and this one came out easy. I don't know how I got it out, but it popped out, and the bottom was still stuck in there. So I had to go to this side and get on the bottom and stick this pin between that red clip and the yellow one, just in between like that, and it popped out. And then the way I got this one out, push on that. Okay, I'm lifting on this tab. We got those two out. Same here on this one, it's got a tab. That one went out easy. And now this one, same thing. It's got a tab out. This sucker. I don't know if you could hear me. I need one more. This sucker right here. Oh, I didn't know the camera kind of shifted. I'm trying to hold it up against the windshield with some tape. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, it was easy. Just push down here on this tab and it comes out. Here we got all the wire off. There's a clamp holding it on this side, so. Okay, that's how this looks. That's the little stupid clip holding them. Here's all the wiring. And here's how it looks. I think we've got one more wire here. That might be hooked up to the pump now. So that'll be these. I think we're all unhooked up here. See what happens. Does it move? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. Be careful and don't turn this everywhere. Just keep it the way it came out. Okay, I've got it on the ground there. And here's what we've got. There's a big bolt on the back holding that. That's the only thing holding it, but I don't know how I'm gonna get it out because it won't go out this way. It'll hit on this. But I'm gonna try to get it out of one side, then turn this motor sideways and see if I can get the bolt to kind of catty corner and go out that way. Let me show it to you. Alright, again, we're under the dash, and see if I can show you. That's the bolt right there. That bolt right there. It's real long. It goes across this, and I don't know, I can't film back there, but it's gonna hit on that plastic right there. So let me figure it out. Alright guys, it's very hard to film right there, but I've got the wrench on that nut, and I'm just gonna wrench away little by little till I get it out, and I'm gonna try something after that. So here's the way it is. That wrench. Okay, this is where we're at. So you can see that the bolt that goes across, and it won't come out because it'll hit on these little plastic switches. So I don't want to go in there and taking brackets off. Can't even see where. So I just decided to undo that long screw, and once I get that side out, I can turn it, bring it down, and keep pulling that bolt out, and it'll be, see, it's hitting right now up there again. See that bolt right there, the head of it, how it hits right there. So if I keep tilting this more as I'm taking it out, I'll be able to pull that screw out. Okay, hopefully I won't get in your way, but I'm on my back. Get this brake cable. It's getting caught on that brake cable, but see, that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing it down from the left side, and I'm pulling that bolt. I'm doing that. Hopefully I can get that bolt all the way out. Okay guys, this is about as far as I can get without breaking anything. That bolt still won't come out, but look how it is sideways, and it just needs very little to come out. I'm gonna take this pump apart from right here, these two screws, this one, and it's got another one back there. That way I can slide this out. Okay, I got the back one off, and it's a inverted 8mm. It's one of these guys, inverted star. That's how it looks. Let's get that one off. And I don't care about this one. Oh, by the way, I had to get the brake cable off too, because I was trying to get it out and it wouldn't come out. Now I got room to take it out. Let me pull it out of the shaft. Okay, it's out of the shaft. Oh my God. That was a pain in the son of a biscuit. Alright, YouTubers. Everything's out of there. And all that trouble because of that one rod, that long screw right there that goes in there. It will not let you get it out because it'll hit on these switches and stuff. Man, when I go back in it, I'm gonna try to, you know, split it in two pieces like I did when I took it off. It may be easier that way. I'm sure it is, but yeah, it's a job. Ooh, that just fell. I had it taped up like this so I could see. Tape it back up. And then when we go back in, we'll try to split it up like this and see if it'll go a lot easier. But it was hell getting it out in one piece. There's that long bolt. See how it hits over there? And when I tipped it like that, I was able to get more room for it to come out, and that's how I got the pump out. So let's see how hard it's gonna be putting it back in. Here goes nothing. Alright, YouTubers, I'm doing all the hard work so y'all won't have to go through what I went. Okay, I just noticed, and I couldn't see when I had everything up there, but now that you've got all this room, you can see. But this actually comes off, this bracket. You can take it off. It's got 3 Phillips screws, like that. Loosen them up, and you can get to them through this side. So I got that one. That one was easy to get to. Can you see? And this other one was easy to get to. But the bottom was a little hard. I still was able to get to it with this, but it was a little bit hard. And now this moves, it drops down, and look, that bolt will clear. So hopefully we can go this route now. All right, here goes the first attempt. Wish me luck, guys, because y'all gonna be doing this if you're looking at this video. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the shaft in there first. Okay, we got that. If you can get somebody to help you, that's better, guys. I do a lot of work myself. Probably gonna get in your way, but I'm sorry. This thing's heavy. Okay, I'm trying to get it into the input shaft. It's in there. First try failed. Second attempt. Come on, guy, give me a break. Come on, Dave, give me a break. One break coming up. It's just so heavy lifting this thing up. Oh, right, got that bolt in there. Jesus Christ, good. Good deal. See if we can run it all the way through. Take a breather. Oh my gosh. You're gonna have to lay on your back, guys. Well, got it on the second try. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's see if we can see what we got down here. And I'm sorry, guys. This is so hard to film. But I'm trying. Okay, I've got the bolt in there. I'm going to try to start a thread or two on it. Okay, I'm just tightening up that bolt. And I'm sorry I had to get in the way. Filming under the dash is always a pain in the rear. Watch this cable. Don't break it. Watch it. I came real close to messing with it. And it will help if you got some specialty tools, because when you put those back on, you're going to need something like this. A little ratchet with those star bits. And you're going to lay on your back. And it is harder because now you've got that power steering pump and torque sensor in the way. So that's why you're using this bit. But you can do it. It's a slow process. Real slow. See? And that back one's real hard to get to. Okay, now I'm going to put this input shaft bolt in there. Make sure I marked it. See that mark that was down? It didn't move on me, so it was good. I'm just gonna tighten it up. Speed things up here. Okay, that bolt gave me a little bit of a hard time. Didn't want to go in, so I pulled the bolt back up. I took the screwdriver and shoved it in that hole and moved it around a little bit and aligned things, and then I tried it again and it went right in. So you might have to do that. Okay, we're ready to put the steering column. Now I know you can't see, but it's got splines. Make sure you line them up. And up here, just look at the one on the vehicle. And again, try not to move the steering wheel too much. I think I'm in. I have to push on it. There we go. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need to shift to the high gear and get this car done. I got a oil pan to put on a vehicle tomorrow and a wheel bearing. So I need to get done and go to bed. The rest is easy. I took you through the hard part, and this should be a plug and play. And I've got all these wires now. It's so simple. We're just gonna plug them in where we took them out, remember? Put the OB2 connection on, and that's it. Put the cover down here and we're done. I'm not gonna film that, but I'll film when I'm done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got it all put together. Now I'm gonna connect the battery and see if the airbag don't blow out. All right, moment of truth. Let me stand over here on the side and fire it up. All right, moment of truth. Okay, that little symbol's not there, so that's a good sign. Perfect, we got power steering again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a plug and play. You don't have to reprogram or anything like that. Just plug it in and you're good to go. Here's the proof. And make sure you plug everything down there to the motor. Alright, I'm going to bed. It's gonna be 1 o'clock. Thanks for watching, and like always, I really appreciate you, and God bless you.